Hey everybody, welcome to the SkyLounge, and this is Peruse, episode number 60. I don't know why I'm wearing all this fucking shit in this relatively warm morning. Got my puppies all here with me. My little girl, her paw's gotten a little fucking crooked and shit. I don't know if it's healing. It's weird, but hopefully she's okay. So we got a little bandage on her little paw still, so that's healing itself. Little boy's still having a good time. But we are here in the east part of town, obviously heading to the west side, as per usual, boys and girls, as I always say on the Peruse. But, boys and girls, something magical happened this weekend. That's right, something magical happened this weekend, and I am very happy to share that the Tottenham Hotspurs have not won the Champions League, thanks to the valiant efforts of Liverpool and, to some people's eyes, the refs. And I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. You're probably a Manchester United fan or an Everton fan if you're bitching about that right now. Shut your fucking mouths. Just accept the fact that Tottenham lost, because let's be quite frank, that match, Tottenham didn't fucking show up. If you're gonna fucking tell me right now Tottenham deserved that shit, no the fuck they didn't. They didn't fucking show up at all, okay? Every attempt, fucking, the pass was missing by probably 5 yards. Every cross overshot. Harry Kane looked piss poor at best. Son Heung-min, guess what? Try to do too much? He tried to do too much. Everybody else on the pitch, they were fucking pathetic. And I'm so glad Tottenham lost, because yeah, as much as Arsenal is in the shithole right now, as a avid supporter of Arsenal and a very self-aware Arsenal fan, I understand that our club is shitty. All right, we're back in the Europa League next season, oh God, but Tottenham, guess what? You're always going to be under our shadows. We have the same, Champions League finals appearance account, like really? I mean, come on, man. You lost, we lost, this is the same fucking thing. At least when we lost, we scored a fucking goal and had a red card. Go fuck yourself, Tottenham. You're never gonna be fucking better than us. Seriously. Even at our worst, even at the banter era, as we so, affectionately call it, I still think Arsenal's better than Tottenham. Like, no matter how shitty our situation is, we've always been better. And so, Tottenham, it's happened again. It's happened again. Tottenham Hotspur, it's happened again. I fucking hate Tottenham so much. And I listen, Saturday was going to be a very deciding day whether or not I was going to be emotionally invested into soccer from that point on. Really, I'm not joking when I say that. Like, I was petrified at the fact that Tottenham was in the finals. I was terrified at the idea that they might win. But you watch that actual match, they're nowhere close. They are nowhere close. Are you fucking kidding me? That squad is a joke. Oh, we didn't spend any money. Yeah, and it shows. It fucking shows. Like, Lloris is not your solution, buddy. My God, Hugo Lloris. Let me tell you one thing about Hugo Lloris. And I'll start talking about Liverpool here a little bit. Hugo Lloris is probably one of the most overrated goalkeepers out there. He is one of the main reasons why France almost lost in the World Cup final. Go rewatch that tape. The fucking spilled ball that he had. And if he kept that form without a fucking solid back three, back four to help him out from France, he would have been fucked. He would have been absolutely fucked. If it wasn't for Pavard, if it wasn't for guys like Varane, he would have been fucked. Okay? And so, I always look at Hugo Lloris and think, wow, you have it so much better than everyone else admits. But, again, if I just point that shit out, everyone's just going to call me an Arsenal fan. So, there you have it, folks. I'll say some fucking shit about Tottenham that they lost the game. You got blanked out 2-0, dude. There is a huge problem with your midfield and offense. I mean, your defense just kind of goes without saying. But wow, every fucking excuse you can find in the book, you can tell me all you want, but you fuckers lost. You fuckers lost. Embrace that shit. Fucking wallow in that shit. Hopefully you fuckers never go back there. I hope you fuckers choke hard like a fucking cock on balls like you fucking are. I fucking hate Tottenham. I really do. I hope you fuckers fail every goddamn step of the way. New stadium! Yeah, dude. We did that shit like a fucking decade ago. More than a decade ago. Like, congratulations. You haven't won shit in over a decade, dude. You haven't won shit in over a decade. I'm not a stupid Arsenal fan. I know the last trophy fucking Tottenham won probably 11 years ago. Now, if you're gonna tell me that's success, go fuck yourself. Seriously, go fuck yourself. Arsenal in our worst era, the last 11 years, okay? The last 11 years. Guess what Arsenal's in? We got 3 FA Cups under our names. That's the worst fucking thing that could have happened to us, right? Worst thing. Community Shield, which is kind of whatever. Like, that's irrelevant at a certain point. Like, what is it? What else is there to say? Huh? What else is there to fucking say, Tottenham? Nothing. So, shut the fuck up, Tottenham fans. And guess what? You downvote this shit. You fucking, bitch about whatever the fuck you want. You still lost the Champions League final, dude. Nothing you do here is going to take away from the fact that you fuckers lost on the biggest fucking stage in the worst fucking way possible because none of you showed up. And again, congratulations to Liverpool. A club that, I make it very clear. I don't really care for Liverpool. But the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? And so I congratulate Liverpool. A lot of great stories happening after the Champions League win. Obviously, the story about Jordan Henderson, his father, who is diagnosed with cancer, going through cancer right now. Able to see his son captain a Liverpool team, lift the Champions League title. That's just fantastic, man. Good on him. A lot of great stories out there. Liverpool, champions of Europe again, not a surprise. And boys and girls, soccer's great. Football is great, and there. The stories that have been arising this season from certain clubs, all over Europe, it's been interesting. And the Champions League was the culmination of all of that. And here's the thing. We didn't really predict Tottenham and Liverpool to be in the Champions League, right? In the final, but there they were. Now, kind of more predictable final that's going on right now is the Golden State Warriors versus the Toronto Raptors. Kids, Game 2 happened last night, on Sunday. I'm going to tell you guys something that drives me insane about the Toronto Raptors. They'll do something really good once in a while, and then immediately follow that up with just the worst fucking thing imaginable. And Game 2 was a prime example of that. Now, I want to just remind you, I didn't watch the first half, okay? Let's just leave that right there. Didn't watch the first half. But what I did watch was Toronto, heading into the first half, at the end of the first half, had a 2-point advantage, 59-57. Then the Warriors, in the third quarter, go on an 18-0 run. Then Kyle Lowry fouls out like an idiot. Then, after bringing it close, about 5 or 6 points, really 2 possessions, 2 fucking possessions, 25 or so seconds left after Kawhi just drained 3 clutch free throws. 3 clutch free throws. 25 seconds or so left on the clock. The Toronto Raptors let Steph handle the ball, and Steph, who was double teamed, able to pass out to Sean Livingston, who, by the way, Livingston should have not had that ball. If Van Vliet, or whoever the fuck that defender was, should have had that steal. That was money. But what happened? Sean Livingston gets the ball, and then you have an Andre Iguodala wide fucking open on the fucking 3, right outside the paint. You pass the ball to Andre Iguodala that's that wide fucking open. Nothing good will ever happen. And boys and girls, Game 2. Guess what? Game 2. Klay Thompson left with the leg injury in the third quarter. Are you fucking kidding me? You didn't even have KD. Toronto, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. I really don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. You had a fucking potential win, a potential tie to go into overtime where you could have had the momentum. You absolutely had every fucking momentum in the world those last 25 fucking seconds. Because guess what? Kawhi Leonard delivered on the fucking excellent promise of being a great fucking two-way complete player that he is. But you fuckers, this fucking organization, this mediocre, bland-ass organization called the Toronto Raptors, fucked this shit up so fucking bad. If you lose this series, Toronto, let me tell you what, you lose this fucking series, you look back on this game and really think about it. Really think about why you lost the series. If that happens, this was the fucking game. This was the fucking game where you choked so goddamn hard at home with really nothing to lose. I'll be quite frank, you had nothing to lose. If you fouled with 25 seconds, let's just break this shit down, all right? And I'm just gonna get some numbers here, okay, boys and girls? So if you're gonna get all my shit about specific timing, the data, if you're gonna give me that fucking stats nerd bullshit, shove those stats, shove it up your ass. Shut the fuck up is what the fuck I'm trying to say. Now let's break these fucking 25 seconds down, okay? All right, puppies. Sorry, puppies. But here's the thing. 25 seconds to go. Warriors inbound the ball. Steph has the ball. Now, you foul Steph, right? If you foul Steph, guaranteed he's making 2 out of 2 free throws, right? The high chance that he makes those free throws. There's an insanely high chance he makes both of those free throws. However, there's also that off chance that he can go 50% or under, meaning he will miss 1 free throw. Now, if that did happen, Toronto Raptors still had a timeout. They still had 1 timeout left. They could have utilized that timeout, and because the foul would have been relatively fast, they still would have had 20 plus seconds left on the clock. A quick fucking 3, if possible, release that, and then let the Warriors inbound the ball, take their timeout, whatever the fuck they need to do. Same kind of process over and over again. And the whole thing is, it's not a guaranteed win. It really isn't. That isn't a guaranteed win. What it is lessening the likelihood of losing. Okay? But when you just decide, all right, we're gonna play defense, we're gonna double up on Steph, leave Andre Iguodala wide open. You don't leave Andre Iguodala wide open. How do you fucking leave Andre Iguodala wide open? Do you not know who the fuck Andre Iguodala is? Do we fucking forget that Andre Iguodala is a Finals MVP of 2015? Do we fucking forget that shit, boys and girls? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, Toronto? You fucking paper champion organization, go fuck yourself. Eventually, I hope you guys win. I hope you do. But game 2, that game last night was a huge indicator as to what you guys actually are. Bunch of fucking morons. It's unbelievable you choked that fucking game away. And I know a lot of you fucking nerds are going to just come out the goddamn woodworks. Tell me, oh, they had no chance. It's better to play the defense. No. Watch that tape back. Watch the tape back. Watch those last 25 seconds of the fucking game, and you tell me otherwise. Holy fucking shit, Toronto. You really crapped the bed. You absolutely crapped the bed. Instead of 2 potential free throws, mind you, okay? Meaning they could miss all 2. 2 potential free throws instead of 2 points. They gave a guaranteed 3-pointer to wide open Andre Iguodala. How many times I have to emphasize the fact that you don't leave Andre Iguodala that fucking open? Oh my God! Toronto, you drive me insane. Along with your fucking cantankerous fanboy and Drake, you guys are the absolute worst right now. I'm looking at you guys and thinking, wow, why did I have any optimism towards this team? I feel like the idiot. I feel like the guy who bought into fucking scam, like a pyramid scheme. That's what the Toronto Raptors feel like right now. They feel like a fucking pyramid scheme that I invested money into. And then the next thing you know, they're like, hey, we actually don't have a home. We actually don't have, nice real estate to sell you. We just wanted your money. Get your hopes up, then just fuck you in the ass. Thanks, Toronto. I mean, an entire country of Canada and most of the United States want you to win, but sure, way to shit the bed. And guess what, man? I mean, Kawhi had a pretty fantastic game last night, relatively speaking. 100% on the free throws, man. Come on! Kawhi gave you 100% on free throws, and you do that to him after he shot 3. And guess where the 3 came from? It was a technical on Boogie. No, I'm sorry. It was a technical on Stefano. I believe it was a foul on Boogie, because Steph threw the ball up after the foul was called on Boogie. And again, in the third quarter, Clay was out. Clay was trying to make this weird fucking 3-shot happen and trying to flop midair, lands awkwardly. And listen, take lessons from Clay. Don't be like James Harden. Don't be a fucking ball fouling cunt that wants free throws. Okay? Don't be that fucking guy. Because guess what? You injure yourself. That's what the fuck happens. Now, without Clay, because of his stupidity, the Warriors started slipping a little bit, despite that 18-0 run they had in the third quarter, which again is ridiculous. Ridiculous. And oh, I didn't even mention the best fucking part about that goddamn 3-pointer that Andre Iguodala made. That was the first field goal made by the Golden State Warriors with about 6 seconds left to go on the clock. When that shot was made, the Warriors went 5 minutes without making a field goal. 5 fucking minutes! I'm at a loss for words. I am at a loss for fucking words right now, man. I really am. Warriors, listen. You won the goddamn game on the road. It's 1-1. Now you're going to Oracle. Like, what are the things you want me to say, dude? The likelihood that Toronto wins impossibly 2 games in the Oracle, it's going to be fucking insanity. Trying to get that shit done is just going to be just Mission Impossible shit. And drives me nuts. It drives me nuts because I truly believe Toronto had that game. They had game 2. They did. They absolutely did. And then just to fuck that shit up in the last second like that, it just... Yeah, if you do lose this series, I'm looking back at game 2 and thinking, yeah, you guys fucking deserve that shit. You do. But there are teams that don't deserve the embarrassment or the ass fucking that they do. Toronto, deserves all the fucking ire and hatred in the world after game 2. But to me, Saturday night, when the St. Louis Blues took on the Boston Bruins for the first time in their home in St. Louis in 49 years in a Stanley Cup final. 49 years. They lost the game 7-2. Yeah. You allowed 4 power play goals on 4 shots. That's insane, St. Louis. Like, St. Louis, Gloria, I need you to focus. I need you to wake the fuck up. Gloria! Because, listen, do it for your fans. Do it for your fans, man. I saw that St. Louis game. That game opened up. That electric crowd, those supportive fans, man, do it for them. Game 4, I believe, is tonight. At home in St. Louis. St. Louis, do it for your fans. Your fans do not deserve the fucking heartbreak. They do not deserve the goddamn dick punches that you've been giving them. Because guess what? You got guys like John Hamm, Patrick Mahomes, having a great fucking time, in St. Louis, cheering for the Blues. I'm not gonna lie to you. As a sports fan, I want them to do well. I want them to be, succeeding. But the Bruins march on. Scary how good the Bruins are at times. But I kind of agree with the hockey guy, a guy on YouTube that made a very valid point. After guys, go through like a huge blowout loss like that, and Jordan Binnington, mind you, boys and girls, I rate Jordan Binnington very highly. I think along with what the hockey guy said, I also believe that Jordan Binnington will have a great bounce back game, have a great night for him in the city, and hopefully the Blues get a win, tie the series up, and hopefully we get some interesting shit going on. But hey, the Stanley Cup Finals is always interesting, and every playoff has been giving us a lot of great shit throughout the last few weeks. So boys and girls, if you want to be a part of all this sports ball nonsense, follow me at the Sky Lounge, and all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily contents from me and the puppies. Fuck off.